guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I set up my bullet journal. There'll be a few things that you need, the first being a dotted journal. I got mine from Target, a ruler, pencil, and eraser, and then also maybe some fun colors. These are the Hoo Hero fine tip pens, and then I also have the Tombow dual brush tip pens. So let's get started with creating our journal. The first thing that I did was I went ahead and wrote my name in the front cover, and then after I wrote my name, you'll see that I skipped a couple of pages. A lot of people will add an index, and I'm not sure if I want to add this or not, so I just kind of skipped a couple pages in case I want to go back and add it. So the first thing that I started filling out was the year at a glance, and this is pretty much just the whole calendar for the year. So you have each month as well as each corresponding date and the day of the week. On the left hand side, you'll see that I have the word of the year, and I've seen other people do this, and so I kind of wanted to do this as well. And so for the word of the year for me, I chose focus. I feel like I tend to be a little bit of a scatterbrain sometimes, and I want to focus on the things that are important and focus on my goals and really trying to achieve them. So this year at a glance took quite a while, but I do think it'll be worth it just to have the whole year in one place. And I did mess up on January, but I think overall it ended up looking fine, and I'm not too worried about it. So after I finished filling out all of the dates, I went in with the Tombow pen, and this is more of a purple color, and I went ahead and just kind of highlighted all of the months of the year, and then I erased everything. So something I did do throughout the journal was I first wrote everything in pencil and then went in with my pens and rewrote it. And I think it was helpful. I think as I go and get better at bullet journaling, I won't have to do this as much anymore, but I did for now. So this next page, I am doing a savings tracker. So I want to be able to put money into savings really intentionally every month. So I kind of created this cute little jar that as I go through the year, I can kind of fill up every time I add something to savings. So I think it'll be really cute. And then on the right hand side, I have a debt kind of tracker. So any kind of outstanding stuff that needs to get paid off, I would like to get paid off this year. So again, I just created these kind of columns with each month, and then once I pay that month off, I will be debt-free, which will be really, really amazing. So once I was done with that page, I moved on to the next, and the next two pages I want to keep just for fun. I want to see what books I read throughout the year, and so I just kind of created this little bookshelf, and every time I read something, I'll go ahead and add a book. And then on the next page, I want to keep track of all the movies that I've watched. So I have little popcorns, and I actually end up erasing everything because I thought, what if I don't have enough popcorns, because I actually watch a lot of movies. So I'll just go ahead and add popcorns every time I see a new movie. So that's kind of the process that I'm doing here. And because I have already finished a book this year, I went ahead and wrote in the title of that book as well. So far this year, I've seen 2 new movies. So I went ahead and wrote in 2 little popcorns and then moved on to the next page. I wanted to dedicate a page to just YouTube ideas that I have, because I find that I have ideas and then I forget them if I don't write them down. So I just wanted one place in this journal to be able to write all my ideas down, and then I can go ahead and check them off as I complete them. So the first idea that I'm writing in here is my bullet journal setup. So I'm doing that right now, so check. So the next page is my January layout, and because I am new to bullet journaling, you can see that everything is pretty basic. I think as I go, I'll get a lot better and be able to add lots of details, but for now I'm keeping everything super simple. So I do have just January and then the full calendar, and then on the next page in the top I'm going to have my January goals. So instead of doing yearly goals, I wanted to break them up into the months, because I think it kind of gives it a little bit more urgency and you can create smaller goals for yourself throughout the year. So I have my January goals, and then below that I have an expense tracker. So just to kind of keep track of spending so that I'm not going crazy on certain things, I'll have the cost and then the description of what it was. Now that the intro pages are done, I can move on to the weekly layout. So I have it pretty simple. I just have the month, the date, and then the day of the week and whatever the date is for that day. And I'm just filling that out, and on this spread I'm filling it out in purple, and then I'm going to go back and highlight it with the Tombow brush pen in a lighter purple. So I also added a to-do section on my weekly spreads, just so I have somewhere where I can put a list of things that I need to accomplish for the week. I'll usually write this on like a post-it note or a scrap piece of paper, so I think it'll be nice to have it in the journal. That way I won't lose it. So I have 2 other layouts, and the third week of January I went ahead and made pink and then just highlighted over with a corresponding color. And then the last week of January, as you will see, I went in with kind of a teal blue color and just did the same thing. So this is the final little flip through of the journal on what I did today. You can kind of check everything out. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll try to do a February plan with me in the upcoming weeks. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye.